So, Jenny, who we got for our second quarter sponsor here?
Our first down sponsor for the second quarter is going to be Humphreys Heating and Air. With 30 years of experience, Humphreys Heating and Air services commercial and residential heating, ventilation, and air conditioning in Knox County and surrounding areas. Marty Humphreys and his sons are Gibbs football alumni. They pride themselves in dependability and honesty. Give Marty a call at 865-765-8117.
Thank you, Jenny. And with that, we came back with a drop pass there by Hubbs. He had a lot of room on that side over there.
Yeah, and it was there, and he just couldn't bring it in. So, but it's going to be 3rd and 10. So again, from the 47, 10:30 to go here in the second quarter. So
Clinton leading 19-7. If you're just tuning in to the broadcast, it's been mostly Clinton. Gibbs had some success on their first drive, but have not been able to move the ball much last drive or two. So Palmer rolls out.
Pass again.
That's a great pass.
Got the first down and out of bounds.
Good catch, good pass.
Down about the 32-yard line. Yeah, that was a great play.
Yeah,
Picked up the first down.
Coppinger was able to pull that down and move the chains. It's going to be first down from about the 33, 34-yard line there. Butler's going to pick up about 3 or 4 on that.
And Gibbs continue to stay in this tempo offense, which you like seeing. And when you get it rolling, it's can be hard to slow that down. So.
Well, anytime you're playing a team that can put up some points, you want to try to slow the game down as much as you can.
Yeah.
Palmer's looking deep.
Throwing again.
Oh, just missed his man. He had a step. Williams had a step on the defender and just could not connect there.
Just overthrew it by the tiniest bit. So, I tell you, though, when, like I said, Gibbs had, and maybe that's what we're trying something different. You know, we didn't pass the ball much in that first quarter, but we've had several passes here and had some success. So, maybe trying to shake things up a little bit and catch Clinton a little off guard.
I think if you're Gibbs here, if you can pick up 3 or 4, it's 4 down territory.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So Silas in motion. Rolls to the left side. He looks downfield, looking deep for the end zone. Can he pull it down? No, he cannot.
Good defense by Clinton there. The guy, kind of high-pointed the ball and knocked it away at the last second. It was
it's a good attempt there. The bad thing about it is where the ball just kind of had to float up just a little bit. It gave the defender time to get back there.
Yep.
He had him beat, but he was already waiting in the end zone by the time Palmer was able to get rid of it there.
Yeah, and it was a good throw, like I said, as far as distance and accuracy, but, just hung in the air a little too long.
So they're still lining up to go for it here. It's going to be 4th and 8 from the 31-yard line. 9:44 left to go in this second quarter. We do have a stoppage of play. Looks like there's going to be a timeout. Gibbs.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to stick here and mention a couple other sponsors. Volunteer Building and Structures. Volunteer Building and Structures is located in halls next to Tractor Supply and in the Oliver Springs community. They specialize in on-site Mennonite built storage buildings, metal carports, garages, and barns. Contact Gary or Diane Ferguson at 865-240-3421. Also, Cakes by Brie. If you're looking for homemade cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and other goodies, give Cakes by Brie a call at 865-256-3103. Brie graduated from culinary school in 2007 and continued her love for baking into making others happy through her baking. You make me happy through her baking.
Absolutely. Her cake pops are incredible, so along with all the other stuff, but especially her cake pops are pretty awesome. So.
We certainly want to continue to remember Humphreys Heating and Air, our first down sponsor here in the second quarter.
We need to see some more of those Humphreys Heating and Air first downs. So.
I'd like to see one right here.
Me too. 4th and 8, so it's 9:44 to go in the second quarter here. So, Gibbs really needs to pick this up. So
9:44 left to go in the second, 19-7 Clinton. Drops back, looking down. He's got a man. Oh, almost intercepted. He had a couple of guys open there, just couldn't connect with him. He had Silas Williams down the middle of the field. And looked like that pass was intended for Bryson Walker, just couldn't connect with it.
Yep.
So turnover on downs for the Eagles.
You know, actually it was better that Clinton really didn't intercept that. If the guy had got it, and he might have dropped it on purpose, but would have had worse field position if he hadn't gotten a return than just to drop it. So, That's Clinton take over on the 32, 9:40 to go here in the second quarter.
Handoff goes up the middle. Pretty good defense by the Eagles there. Maybe picked up about 2 or 3 on the carry.
Yep. Yeah, it's been tough sledding up the middle for both sides schools. It seemed to be a little more room around the ends, but you can only go to that well so many times though too. So defense is going to figure that out eventually too.
Clinton's lined up in the shotgun here. Man in motion. Handoff goes back up the middle again. Again, not a whole lot there, maybe 2 or 3 yards. I think if you're the Eagles, you'll give them that all night long.
Absolutely, yeah. For Gibbs, we want them to keep running it up the middle. We've been able to stop that. It's just those guys are quick around the end, and we've just had a tough time slowing them down on the edges.
So big third down here, 3rd and 6 from the 35 for Clinton. If you're the Eagles, you want desperately to get them off the field right here.
Yeah. 8:40 to go. Rolls out the pass, wide open.
Connected to number 18. You got to be careful there not to get a flag.
He did pick up the first down. He was close, but he did get the first down. So
so that was intended, or the pass was caught by Braylon Taylor.
1st and 10 Dragons at the 44.
So Clinton's going to have it 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 8:27 left to go in the first half.
And like you, Tim, you really hoping Gibbs could have got them off the field here. So on that last down, so it hurts to lose that first down there.
Quarterback rolls out. He's going to keep it. That ball's on the ground. So looks like it's going to be recovered by Clinton.
Yeah, but no gain on the play, maybe even a small loss. So.
It's going to be right at the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So
2nd and 10, but yeah.
Clinton fortunate there to hold on to that.
Yeah.
That was on the ground. So we're underneath 8 minutes now left to go in this first half.
But you can't hold that against him because there was no foul. 2nd down, and we'll call it a long line after.
Man in motion. Handoff goes to number
Gibbs
12.
got it snuffed out in the backfield. That's about a 4 or 5 yard loss. Good job by Gibbs. So.
Great defense. Andy King on the carry there. No go for the senior on that play.
Yeah, 3rd and 14. So now you had him in longer than you did earlier. So, yeah, again, it's a repeat of what we said earlier, but it would be good to hold him here. 7:16 to go in the first half. So.
Again, another big 3rd down for the Eagles.
Yeah, there's not a lot of plays in the playbook for 3rd and 14. Yeah, throw it short and hope he can make a play, but Gibbs really, if they can tighten up here, really can hold them.
A little confusion there on the defense for the Eagles. Looks like they got back.
Don't let him. Yeah, good
job.
Good stop.
Good job by the Eagles defense there to get
Eli Hubbs,
down.
I believe, and caught him in the backfield. I don't think he would have got the first down, but he had some room over there, so give Hubbs credit, and that's even a loss. So,
well, for those that are just joining us, that's the first time that Gibbs has actually got the Dragons off the field, and as far as I can remember.
I don't think they've punted yet. Yeah, that's the first stop of the night. So, yeah.
That punter is a big guy.
I think he's one of their linemen. I think I heard him talking about that earlier. So, yeah.
Bullet.
Pick it up.
Able to get a few yards out of that.
Yeah.
So decent starting position here at 32-yard line.
Yeah. 6:04 left in the first half.
First and 10 Eagles at the 32.
All right, so 6:04. Gibbs trailing still by 2 scores.
Yeah, Tim, you again, the perfect situation. It'd be nice to kind of wind that clock down, go in with a score, and not give Clinton much time left. But I think the key thing for Gibbs here is just if you just get something on the board, you don't want to go in down by 2 scores.
Rolls out. Design quarterback keep there.
Picked up about 3 or 4, so not a bad play.
Palmer carries. Stopped by Monroe and Blandon.
Palmer's done a good job for us this year, and unless I'm mistaken, he is a junior, so we should should have him back obviously next year and in good shape for the future.
I think that that was a late decision to pull that one out. Butler had some room there in the middle, but Palmer decided to keep it, and they were able to bring him down. So
Back to,
lost a few on that one, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 8. 5:21 left to go in the first half.
see Gibbs put it back in the air. We've had some moderate success with that, and I don't think Clinton would be expecting that here. So.
Williams in motion. Palmer rolls out to the right side, looking downfield.
Good pass.
Connected with the – let's see who he connected with there. It looks like Butler maybe.
No, it was Williams. Actually.
Williams?
Silas
Okay.
Williams, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, one's 8 and one's 9, so it's hard to tell sometimes which one it is. Those so
when the jersey crinkles up underneath the pads, it's sometimes hard to make it out.
it is. Yeah, you can't always tell if it's 8 or 9. So, and both do good plays for us. So it could be either.
I think Palmer's a little slow to get up there. Trying to fight that one off there.
Yeah, he's trying to shake it off, but he's still got a little bit of a limp there.
So coming up on the 4-minute mark here. 2nd down.
And off that's Boone McCamus, I believe.
Yeah, Boone is a little chippy tonight.
He is. I believe he
picked up the first down, though.
Yeah.
That is going to be a Humphreys Heating and Air first down for the Eagles.
Good for 9 yards and a first down, Eagles.
I think Palmer's still trying to shake off that where he kind of got rolled up there a little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better if it's like an ankle sprain or something to just keep playing. He may be hurting at the end of halftime, but
just looks like we got a conversation going on between the officials here.
Well, there was a lot of pushing and shoving as they went out of bounds. Both sides. I mean, McCamus kind of had a jersey and was pushing some, and there was some from both. It looked like.
We got a.
Is that illegal participation?
I believe so.
It was against Clinton. Legal participation, and
they have.
Did they have too many men on the field? I don't know what.
Wait a minute. We're going backwards. Oh, they're going to mark it off from the line of scrimmage here.
Oh, okay.
Illegal participation against the Dragons. It's 1st and 10 Eagles at the 31.
I don't know what the illegal participation was, but
I don't know. But again, I'm confused and nothing new for tonight.
Yeah. That's usually like too many men on the field, but they usually call it too many men on the field, though. So I don't know what illegal participation was, but we'll take it. Yeah, big tackle for loss there. So
big number 74 there got him a little thrown for a loss there.
About a 4 or 5 yard loss. So good play by Clinton on the defense there. 3:50 to go in the first half here. So
that's going to bring up 2nd and about 15, 16.
Yeah.
16 is what they're marking it.
So far, half my plan is working. We are running the clock down, but we need to finish it with a score. So.
Yeah. Williams in motion there. Well, quick pass to Williams coming back across. If he can break it.
Thought he had
He's
it.
coming back the other way. Could not shake that tackle.
I thought he was quick enough going to the right side there that he could get around those guys, but
so it looks like Williams is a little slow to get up. I think he had somebody fall in the back of his legs there.
yeah, so Gibbs just continues to go backwards. Unfortunately now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think your goal here is if you can pick up 5, 6 of this, it gives you a realistic chance to try to go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, we've been in this position before when you're out. This is definitely 4 down.
We got a penalty,
we got a flag, so well, we'll take it that way too. So.
Well, whatever works. I did not see what it was for.
I did not either. Been a lot of flags in the game tonight. Sometimes you just have games that go that way, and I'm not being critical of the refs. They're face masks.
Face mask against Clinton.
Yeah, these guys do a good job. By no means being critical of them, but it just a lot of flags tonight.
So second and 5 from the 26.
3:17 to go.
Handoff grinding his way up the middle. Pretty good run there. That is, looks like Butler.
I think that's 8, yeah.
So it's going to bring up a Humphreys Heating and Air first down with 3 minutes left to go in the first half.
Yeah, certainly helped with that penalty, but that was a good run and good job to pick up that first down.
Another handoff goes to.
Nothing there that time.
Yeah, there's not a. That was to Butler again. Just nothing on that. Nothing on that play.
Maybe even a little bit of a loss. Depends on maybe giving forward progress, but.
I think it's going to bring up 2nd and 11, Jason. I think he lost a yard on that one.
Yep. Yeah, and Gibbs doesn't appear to be in a hurry right now. I think they definitely want to bleed this clock down and you hopefully punch it in right at the end of the half. Bad snap. Just get on it.
And Palmer was able to jump on it.
In that case, it's a good thing he did because there was a Clinton defender coming in from the edge there that had he not, sometimes you got time to pick that up and still get something out of the play, but the Clinton guy was right on top of him, so all he could do was just fall on that.
So another 2 minutes here. Stick around at halftime. We're going to show you the announcing of the winner of the homecoming queen for the evening. So we'll see everybody lined up over here on the sideline, getting ready to go out there all decked out. So
and probably the winners of the Spirit Week. I believe I saw those results come in earlier, so still in a sealed envelope, so we don't know.
Palmer's, he's going to pull it down and carry it, so he's going to take it out about I don't see a flag on that.
Yeah, it would have unfortunately been on Gibbs if it did. Gibbs maybe was blocking a little bit late out of bounds there. So
they are talking about it over there, it looks like. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like Gibbs might be bringing out the field goal unit here.
So it would be about on the 12, so I had 17, so 29. Yeah, about a 29-yard field goal.
So maybe this is a good angle for him. They want to give it a shot.
It'll mark it at the 13, so about a 30-yard attempt.
Looks good. And it is good.
All right.
So Gibbs with a field goal here to close out the first half. Minute 23 left to go in this first half. And so it's now 19-10. We'll take a real quick break, and we'll be right back.
Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing is a family-owned company located in Powell, Tennessee. They have been a leading roofing contractor in East Tennessee since 1982. Contact them at 865-947-9501 for all your commercial and metal roofing needs. Thank you, Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing, for being our Player of the Game sponsor. Volunteer Buildings and Structures is located in halls next to Tractor Supply and in the Oliver Springs community. They specialize in on-site built storage buildings, metal carports, garages, and barns. Contact Gary or Diane Ferguson at 865-240-3421. Thank you, Volunteer Buildings and Structures, for being a Big Blue sponsor.
And we are back here on the campus of Gibbs High School, where the Eagles just scored a got a number. Yeah, got any numbers on how long that field goal was?
It was marked at 13, so it had 17 yards, so be a 30-yard field goal. So that's good for high school.
But anyway, it's 10-19 now. Minute 23 left to go in the second quarter. Pretty good kick, backing it up. It's going to sail into the end zone, so it will be a touchback. So it'll be interesting to see what Clinton does here, to see if they are going to attempt to make a run. They only got one timeout, so they can't really work the clock too much.
No, they have shown, obviously, on that first drive and some of the others, they can move the ball quickly, so they've certainly got the potential to do it. But, 123 with one timeout is, especially in high school when it's a much more run-focused attack, it can be a challenge.
Yeah, if you're Gibbs here, you just want to prevent that big play,
Yeah. As much as I can't stand the prevent defense, this might be the case to kind of use it some. So
they drop back.
Sack is a good way to do it, yeah.
That is one way to do it. So big sack by the Eagles.
Terrace McKinney, I believe. I believe one of our seniors, maybe tonight. So he is.
It's second and 20.
Looks like maybe Clinton took their timeout, or Gibbs did. Gibbs took the timeout, so Gibbs maybe thinking with them that deep that they might get the ball back. So 1:15 to go here. So and it's going to be second and 20 when we start back, but Clinton back on the 9-yard line. So you're guessing they're going to be pretty hesitant to pass that deep in their own end zone. So or they're into the field. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when they come back out of the timeout here. Said 1:15 to go, and like Tim said, you can see kind of the homecoming court kind of moving around and getting ready there. So,
they've put in a lot of time, a lot of effort over the last few minutes to get a chance to have your name called out here.
Absolutely. And, I'm glad for their sake. I believe it was last year. It was pouring the rain on homecoming. I felt so bad for those folks out there. So, happy they got better weather this year. Cold, but not raining. So.
All right, so 1:15 left to go in the first half here.
Well, they are throwing.
I do connect at about the.
Don't let him get out of bounds. Keep him in bounds. He got close to getting the first down there, probably about 3 or 4 yards short.
The clock it did stop the clock here. I guess he got out of bounds.
Thought they got him in bounds. But, yeah.
I guess they did not.
17, it's third
so it's going to bring up 3rd and 2 with 1:04. Clock is not running at the moment. So might be a little bit of a bonus here if you can get them off the field. You might get the ball back.
Absolutely.
Rolls out.
Pass the other way. He's got the guy there.
And he fights his way for the first down.
So stop temporarily to move the chains, but Clinton's going to try to.
So Clinton
go
looks
hurry
like
here.
Clinton looks like they're going to try it here. They may spike it. Yeah. So 53 seconds to go in the first half.
It's second and 10.
So it'll be second and 10. And like I said, the good thing for Gibbs there with a spike, they lose it down. So
one thing we do plan on to do, if you got some family that are part of the homecoming court, we're going to try to talk to the winner, whoever's crowned the homecoming queen here at the end of halftime. So make sure to stick around for that. Scrambling.
Bit of a hold there.
Yeah, there's no flag, though.
Yeah, Wyatt West was in the backfield, and the quarterback reversed field, and as he went across the Clinton defender there, it looked like he grabbed him a little bit. So
they got a bye with it, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 5 here with 44 seconds left to go in the first half.
Yep, makes you feel good. I thought I saw a hole there, and about half the press box up here said the same thing. So I'm like glad I wasn't the only one that saw that. So,
well, the people in the stripes didn't see it.
That's right. That's the only ones that really matter. So,
high snap, able to take it down.
Just dropped it. So yeah.
Yep. Good pass, just wasn't able to connect there.
Yeah, he was open. It would have been a first down. So I tell you here, what do you think, Tim? Do they punt? Do they?
If I was Clinton, I would probably punt.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you give the Eagles 39 seconds left with a timeout at the 35-yard line or so?
Yeah. But they don't.
Or
they look
40-yard
like
line. Yeah, they're going to go for it. Which, hey, try it.
Unless they try to draw us off sides. The clock is not running though. So, or.
I think.
Yeah, Clinton, they took their last time out. So.
Yeah, so they're going to talk about it a little bit and see if they want to do that.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I wouldn't think you'd go for it there. You got the lead, and pin them deep and make them go the length of the field. But don't let them have an easy score at the end. If I was Clinton, but
Gibbs has already proved that they can get in field goal range. They'll kick the field goal, right? So, they don't have to necessarily go all the way down and score a touchdown. They get in field goal range. They could at least try to cut this to a one-score game.
Sure. Looks like Clinton did come back out lined up to punt now, so yeah. I wondered if they were maybe going to try to draw us off sides, with a hard count there, but they've got the punter out there now. So
that may not still be out of the question. So if you're Gibbs, you want to watch for that. So.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, get a free 5 yards out of us if we can get off sides, but no. Boy, he was back there.
He was. Caught it on the run. And he's got some room up the middle here and was able to get out to about the 44-yard line where they're going to spot it.
A couple of the Gibbs guys we had 2 guys that were back there almost ready to block it, and they kind of ran into each other. And looks like we got one of the guys. He's moving around, but still down a little bit.
Yeah, Tyson Merritt was I didn't see it, but he might have got – somebody might have fell on him or something. But,
I actually happened to see it, but we had 2 guys – both back there that had a chance to block it, and as they both kind of dove, they kind of ran into each other. So a little bit of friendly fire there. But, he, like I said, he's moving around and appears to be okay, but just a little shaken up. So, but, yeah, unfortunately, a little bit of friendly fire there. But, they were close to getting that punt. I really thought they had a chance to block it or at least deflect it.
Well, if there is a good news, it looks like it might be a little bit of cramp going on because they're trying to stretch that calf out.
Yep.
So, you certainly don't want anybody to get injured, but if it's cramping, if it's going to be an injury, that's not serious. So
he's up and moving. So that's
he's up and walking off on his own power, and he's good shape. So you got 29 seconds here if you're the Eagles. You got 1 timeout. I really do think your goal is to get it within field goal range. Don't take yourself out of it without at least trying to get some points on the board before you go into halftime.
Absolutely. Yeah, and, we kicked it from the 13 earlier, so, we're, 20, 25 yards would get us in field goal range. So
I think realistically you're going to have to pick up 20.
Yeah.
Quick pass. Good fingertip catch there by
out of bounds.
That's Walker.
Bryson Walker about the 35. So, yeah, and good play. What he did, Tim, he kind of got the defender going downfield, stopped, and came back. The defender didn't turn around with him. And good timing and a good pass from Gibbs. So, important thing was he stopped the clock by getting out of bounds.
That's right. He's got some room over there. Hubbs is good, able to pull that down, pick up the first down. That's going to be a Humphreys Heating and Air first down.
So 29 with 18 and a half seconds left. So
now you're within the 30. I think another 10 yards and you're there.
Yeah.
You just obviously you don't want to give up on the touchdown.
Sure.
But 18 seconds left. You probably got time for 2, maybe 3 plays.
Yeah, good clock management from Gibbs so far. We picked up good yardage there and gotten out of bounds and still got that timeout in our pocket. So it's good clock management so far.
Looking downfield. He's got a step on the man. Oh, just barely overthrew it. He had him.
Yeah, he had the step and just a little bit out of bounds so on the pass. But
I think if you're Palmer, you'd like to have that one back.
Yeah.
So it's 12 seconds left to go, 2nd and 10. Ball sitting at the 29-yard line. Still probably just a little too deep for a field goal here.
2nd and 10. Like I said, 12 seconds to go. Can't take a sack here. We don't need that.
He's going to pick up what he can. That's got to be a horse collar. Come on. We do not see a flag, though, and the referee was looking right at it.
Yeah.
So,
again, everybody in the press box said horse collar.
maybe it didn't look as bad over there as it did up here in the press box.
Yeah. Maybe he had jersey and he didn't actually have it inside the shoulder pads. But, yeah, definitely from up here it looked like he had him in the back of the shoulder pad there. So,
all right, so what do you do here? 4th and looks like bring it up 3rd and about 6. 4.8 seconds. You got a timeout.
I think you take, I was going to say a quick shot at the end zone, but 4 seconds, I don't know that you got time for the end zone. I mean, and then kick the field goal too. I guess you just got to take a shot at the end zone. If we're out of field goal range, we probably are at the 25.
I think we're probably going to have to take a timeout here because play clock's down to 7 seconds, and they're not even lined up. So, yeah, you're going to have to take a timeout. So Eagles going to take a timeout. We're going to take a real quick one with them, and we'll be back here to finish out this first half.
Patterson Tennessee Waste has been serving East Tennessee and surrounding areas since 1979. They offer dump trucking, topsoil, mulch, and roll-off containers. Contact Dusty Patterson at 865-922-4037 for more information. Thank you, Patterson Tennessee Waste, for being a Big Blue sponsor. If you are looking for homemade cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and other goodies, give Cakes by Brie a call at 865-256-3103. Brie graduated from culinary school in 2007 and continued her love for baking into making others happy through her baking. Thank you, Cakes by Brie, for being a Big Blue sponsor.
All right, so looks like they are going to try a field goal here.
It's going to be a 42-yard field goal.
He has distance. It's good.
How about that?
Wow, that's awesome. Excellent. So at the end of the first half, the Eagles have cut the lead to 6. It's now 13, Clinton 19. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with the homecoming halftime festivities. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. But you're listening to the Clear Spring Sports Network.
Debbie and Eddie Perry with Perry Realty Group are customer-focused with positive energy and attitude to work hard and smart to help you find the property you're searching for or desire to sell. Perry Realty Group is located at 1302 Tazewell Pike in Corryton. Check them out online at perryrealtygroup.com or call them today at 865-309-5512 for your real estate needs. Archie Stone and Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians are locally owned and operated in Knoxville for the past 20 years. They specialize in fireplaces, gas fireplace service, stone veneers, and walkways. Call them at 865-688-0123 or go visit them at 4700 Old Broadway in Knoxville to see their newly renovated showroom with over 24 live burning fireplaces.
I am Jenny Roach. I'm the director of Teen Kid here at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And you might say, what is Teen Kid? It is a discipleship program for children ages 3 years through 5th grade. We meet every Wednesday night at 6:30. Bring your kids and let them learn what God's Word tells them about every situation they're going to face in their lives. We focus on Bible memorization. We also have games each week. They have a wonderful Bible lesson. But the most important thing is we have an opportunity to show them God's love and to share the great gift of salvation that God has given to us. So come on out, bring your kids. Again, that's ages 3 years through 5th grade, and that's every Wednesday night at 6:30.
Please welcome the Gibbs High JROTC performing tonight's Saber Arch. And now your 2021 homecoming court. Lillian Carter. Lillian is the daughter of Terrence and Mary Carter. She is escorted by her father, Terrence Carter, and she represents the DECA Club. Briley Crawford. Briley is the daughter of Tony and Becky Crawford. She is escorted by her father, Tony Crawford, and is representing the choral department. Miranda Faust. Miranda is the daughter of Ryan and Amanda Faust. She is escorted by her father, Ryan Faust. She is representing the cheerleading team. Hannah Hall. Hannah is the daughter of Stephanie Van Winkle. She is escorted by Wyatt Hopkins, and she is representing JROTC. Whitney Jacobs. Whitney is the daughter of Chris and Holly Jacobs. She is escorted by her father, Chris Jacobs, and is representing the wrestling team. Joey Jones is the daughter of John and Christy Jones. Joey is escorted by her father, John Jones, and she is representing the golf team. Joey is wearing purple tonight in honor of Jordan. Maddie Lawson. Maddie is the daughter of Patrick and Caroline Lawson. She's escorted by her father, Patrick Lawson, and she is representing the baseball team. Emma Miller. Emma is the daughter of Jonathan and Adrienne Miller. She is escorted by Braxton Beeler and is representing the track team. Abby Stapleton. Abby is the daughter of Kelly Stapleton. She is escorted tonight by her brother, Drew Stapleton, and is representing the girls' soccer team. Trinity Stevens. Trinity is the daughter of Jimmy and April Stevens. She is escorted by Jason Goen, and she represents the CDCA department. Maddie Tackett. Maddie is the daughter of Bill and Julie Tackett. She's escorted tonight by her father, Bill Tackett, and she's representing the volleyball team. Destiny Taggart. Destiny is the daughter of Rob and Susan Taggart. She is escorted by Noah Bauman and David Taggart. She is representing the football team. Riley Turner. Riley is the daughter of Richard and Regina Turner. She is escorted by Alex Ailey, and she's representing the band. Kylie Vandergriff. Kylie is the daughter of Steve and Brenda Vandergriff. She's escorted by her father, Steve Vandergriff, and she's representing the French Club. Emily Woods. Emily is the daughter of Chris and Crystal Woods. She is escorted by her grandfather, David Porterfield, and she's representing the boys' soccer team. Ladies and gentlemen, we're pleased to announce that together these wonderful candidates raised $89,839. Wow. Let's give our homecoming court a big round of applause. And now we would like to welcome back our 2020 homecoming queen, Olivia Self. Olivia is the daughter of John and Elizabeth Self. She attends Pellissippi, where she's majoring in business management. And now presenting our 2021 Homecoming Royalty. Our second runner-up is Riley Turner. Our first runner-up is Whitney Jacobs. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the announcement of our homecoming queen. The 2021 Gibbs High homecoming queen is Briley Crawford. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations again to our 2021 homecoming queen, Miss Briley Crawford and her court. Now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting their 2021 halftime show, the Gibbs Marching Eagles are proud to present Love Across Time, featuring hits from the Summer of Love, 1967, with a Shakespearean twist. Your band's drum majors are Isaac Clift and Jessica Birchfield. Directors are Spence Milligan, Thomas Bates, Jim Faust, and Brad Beeler. Guard instructors are Morgan Sawyers and Kaylee Weaver. Enjoy these classics as your Marching Eagles present their show.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our sin. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end naught could move, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage, the which, if you with patient ears attend, here shall miss not.
see, my love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have. For both are infinite, and parting is such sweet sorrow.
And we're back here at the campus of Gibbs High School, where the band has just finished their routine. Had recognition of the homecoming court at halftime. We're going to actually have a little treat here in just a second. We're going to give the chance for the band to kind of clear out here just a little bit, and we'll take a second to talk to somebody. So, Jenny, I think you've caught up with some royalty down there, haven't you?
I have. I am in the presence of royalty. So I want to introduce you. You were already introduced, but if you just tuned in, I want to introduce you to the 2021-2022 homecoming queen of Gibbs High School, and this is Miss Briley Crawford. I want to see, first of all, were you terribly, terribly surprised that you won?
I was extremely surprised that I won. I did not know that I was going to win. It was crazy.
Well, I know last year when we talked to the winners, it was a little challenging to earn money because they were in the midst of COVID and there were so many restrictions. Did you find it a little bit easier this year to do that?
Yes, ma'am. This year was a lot easier because we actually got to set up at the football games and sell other things besides just get money in a basket and get donations. So it was a lot easier for us this year.
Well, for those who are thinking about being on the homecoming court next year, I want to ask you a question. Maybe you can give them a little bit of a hint. What did you find was the most successful fundraiser this year?
Well, we actually called Texas Roadhouse, and we got to sell their frozen bread dough for all of Christmas and Thanksgiving needs, and it was a really successful thing that the choir actually helped me out with. And then I also got a lot of donations from my church family and friends, and it was great.
That is, I myself have partaken, so don't mind your own business after Christmas if I've swelled up a little, because I myself bought some of your bread dough, and I want to thank you for that. So we're going to be really appreciative of that. I know this is your senior year, so you're going to be moving on to bigger things. What are your plans after graduation?
My plans after graduations is to go to Roane State and to pursue a degree in dental hygiene.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, listen, congratulations again. I know it's a great, great night for you, and I hope that the rest of the year is as exciting as this night has been.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jenny. That's awesome. Congratulations to her. I think that they said over the announcement here, Jason, that they raised like $89,000.
Yeah, it was incredible. And I think even seeing the reaction of some of the court out there, I think they were even surprised how much that was. So that is a tremendous amount. So, yeah, great to see.
All right, so we're here at halftime. The teams have come out. They started warming up. Jason, what do you think about this first half? You know, I kind of got my thoughts, but I want to get your thoughts on it.
Well, again, Gibbs, Clinton really outplayed us in the first half, certainly. If you took away some of the penalties from Gibbs, it would be a lot closer, but give Gibbs credit. They got, the 2 scores at the end. Even though they're both field goals, it still got us back, close within 1 score now, less than a score, with the extra point. So, if Gibbs can clean up some of those penalties, I think we've got a good shot in the second half.
Yeah, so it looked to me like obviously Clinton come out ready to play. Gibbs was maybe just a little bit flat. They did have some success on that first drive, but after that they kind of stalled out. Penalties, I'm like you, penalties kind of hurt them, put them in a little bit of a hole there. But I thought second quarter they kind of righted the ship a little bit. Played really good on defense.
Yep.
Kind of got Clinton off the field a few times. Critical plays to get them off the field. I mean, if Clinton went down and scored in that right before that second quarter was over with, it'd be a pretty big hole to come out of.
Yeah.
Right now, you're in the game.
Oh yeah, you're down by 6. So I mean, a touchdown and an extra point, and you got the lead. So at the minimum, a touchdown, you're tied. So yeah. And Gibbs receiving the second half kickoff. So be great to come out and get a good drive and a good score here. So
well, we're getting ready to get started here. So certainly want to welcome everybody back. We'll go down to Jenny here in just a second to see if we can find out who's going to be bringing this third quarter to us.
Gibbs takes the ball at about the 20, turning the corner here and got some daylight. So lowers his shoulder and gets out to the 50.
Yeah, very good return by Williams there. Jenny, who's bringing us the third quarter here?
Our first down sponsor for the third quarter is going to be AMS Construction and Fine Woodworking. For decks and outdoor living spaces, custom kitchens and bath remodels, hardwood and tile flooring, or custom woodworking and organization solutions, please give David Savage a call at 865-223-4545. He does offer free estimates, and he does also give a military discount.
Thank you, Jenny, and we finally got the name of David's company right. Not a whole lot on that first down carry for the Eagles. Butler was on the carry there, and he maybe got a yard.
Yeah, 11:35 to go here as we're just getting the ball rolling here in the second half.
So again, if you're just tuning into this second half, it's been mostly Clinton, but the Eagles turned it around. We've got an opening on this left side again for Butler.
He's going to be close to a first down, probably going to be third and short, 1 or 2 maybe. So
looks like it's going to be a couple yards short, but it does bring up a third manageable here.
Absolutely. From the 42 on the Clinton side of the field.
Handoff goes to Butler again. Oh, no, that was McAmis, I believe.
I believe he's got the first, though.
McAmis on the carry.
It only took me 4 games to get his name pronounced right. But
that's right. So.
Tackled by Andy King.
Is he a senior? Does it matter for next year? So
oh, man.
I
didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I had to start working off season on that.
Oh, no, he's just a sophomore, so we got 2 more years.
Man. So. I'll get it right by junior year maybe. Maybe about 3 yards on that carry.
Stop by King.
Gibbs is content to maybe slow this game down just a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. And as long as we're methodically moving it down the field, that's fine. We're still able to keep the sticks moving right now. So 2nd and 8.
All on the 36-yard line. Butler in motion. Palmer delay draw there.
Yeah, quarterback keep all the way. Picked up about 3 or 4 though. So
it looked like, and obviously the play's not designed that way, I guess, but it looked like he had a hole initially.
Yeah.
And then that delay almost gave him a chance to kind of close that up just a little bit, but he was still able to pick up a few yards on it, so it'll bring up 3rd and 6. We got a stoppage of play. We may have
false start. Yep, I saw him signal. So it's going to get back Gibbs up 5. So 3rd and 11, that's, 3rd and 6 is a bit of a challenge, but 3rd and 11 is really tough. So,
but where you're at on the field, Jason, I do believe that if you can pick up 4 or 5 here, you're still 4 down territory. Yep. Go ahead and go. Of course, I don't know. They bombed a 42-yarder there just a second ago.
We learned that if they can get to the 30, a little inside the 30, hey, we can kick it. So.
And no joke, credit him. That's number 31 that we're talking about, Benji Gola. He has improved so much as this year's went on. Rolls out, looking deep. He's got a man. Almost a spectacular catch there.
He got a reaching hand on it, but it was just a tiny bit off his fingertips. So
just inches from being perfect. I mean, Silas has had a step on these guys for a lot of the night. If they can, they're going to connect on one of these eventually. But credit Palmer for, finding him and putting it in there and at least giving an opportunity. Just couldn't pull that one down.
Yeah. Yeah, but like you said, Tim, he's been open lots of times down there. A lot of our guys have, and just we can get it. So 4th down here, so important play for Gibbs, certainly. Rolls out to the right, downfield again, turn around.
Good play. I believe he pulled it in.
They're marking him caught, and the 1st down.
Phenomenal play. Great play great throw by Palmer, and great catch.
Number 3?
Yeah, Coppinger.
Yeah,
he pulled it down. That's going to be a AMS Construction and Fine Woodworking 1st down. Breaks it to the outside. I saw a lot of jersey being pulled there, but
Camus, bit of a loss there. Yeah, Tim, in that 4th down play, there's another like one of those little comeback routes. It worked for us earlier. You get going downfield, and if you can time it right, the defender keeps going. You stop and come back, and before he can react, if you time it right, there's nothing you can do to stop that.
If you're the Clinton coaches, you got to be frustrated there because having 4th and 11 and still let Gibbs pick up the 1st down, you got to be frustrated there. But great play by the Eagles to get about 8 or 9 yards. That was Silas Williams there.
Afraid they were going to call a face mask. He stiff-armed him right into the mask, but maybe he didn't grab it. So.
So it looks like actually he got credit for maybe 6 or 7. 6 yards on that play.
It's about 3rd and 6.
Again, I think it's 4 down territory here.
Absolutely.
I don't know, though.
Unless you kick the field goal. Yeah.
It's, we say that, but may not be.
Again,
same play. It's going to be about 1.5 yards short, so decision time for the Eagles here. You're going to have it 4th and about 1.5 yards.
It looks like they're leaving the offense on the field, so not the field goal unit. So certainly we know it's within his range, but I guess they'd really rather have the touchdown here. And
it could be a side of the field thing too.
That's true. The angle.
He may not like this angle so much. So
4th and 2, 7:57 to go here
in the 3rd quarter.
Handoff.
Good play. Good.
I think he's got it.
I think he does too.
Depends on where they mark him, but I believe he's across the 15, so I believe he's got it.
Yeah, they signal 1st down, so it is a AMS Construction and Fine Woodworking 1st down for the Eagles.
Yeah, Gibbs, like you said, Tim, just methodically moving this down the field. We're down to 7:40, so burned up almost 5 minutes already.
Good play by Palmer. He's going to get close.
Oh,
that's in. That's touchdown Eagles.
Leaped in the air. And
so credit Palmer on that. I think that he was designed to maybe roll out and maybe throw it there, but he just saw an opening there, took advantage of it, scored a touchdown. Great play.
Yeah. Little airborne at the end, so that little foot snag earlier doesn't appear to be hurting him now, so that's good. So
Palmer's wearing a gold rope on the sidelines for the touchdown. Kick is up, and it is good. So I think great touchdown, but I think Benji Gola is becoming of age here a little bit. I mean, that's the kicks are really nice. So credit him for the work he's done throughout the season. But Gibbs now up over Clinton 20-19 with 7:30 left to go in this 3rd quarter. We want to take a minute to mention a couple of sponsors. Perry Realty Group. If you're looking for any real estate or a new home or anything like that, give Perry Realty Group a call. They're located on 1302 Tazewell Pike in Coreyton. Check them out online at perryrealtygroup.com or call them at 865-309-5512 for your real estate needs.
So 7:30 to go here in the third quarter. Gibbs takes the lead.
Yeah, so
20-19.
I mean, coming out of the third, out of halftime, I mean, that's exactly what you wanted.
Absolutely.
Just a good, solid drive. It took off 5 minutes, almost 5 minutes of this third quarter. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better outcome.
No. If Gibbs can hold Clinton here, we can really shift the momentum in our direction.
Yeah, do we see a marker on the field? I thought somebody said
Yeah, there is one there. So
there's another one.
Now.
Somebody is.
Marker on the play.
Somebody
got the Gibbs players shaking up a little bit there. So.
So they're going to tend to him here. I want to mention another sponsor here, Archie's Stone and Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians. They're one of our Eagle sponsors as well. So they're locally owned and operated in Knoxville for the past 20 years. They specialize in fireplaces, gas fireplace service, stone veneer, and walkways. Call them at 865-688-0123 or come visit them at 4700 Old Broadway in Knoxville. See their newly renovated showroom, over 24 live burning fireplaces. This time of year, those fireplaces would start feeling pretty good.
Absolutely, and I was sitting out in the stands at halftime, and it's pretty chilly out there, so, yeah, it'd be great. So,
all right, so
I think it was an illegal blindside block, I believe is what I heard, against Clinton. So that'll back him up at least 15. And the Gibbs player did get up and walked off the field under his own power, so thankfully everybody appears to be okay there. And, but I think they called that blindside block on Clinton.
So Clinton's going to take over about the 16.5-yard line, it looks like, Jason. So 7:20 left to go in this third quarter. So now if you're Clinton, you really need to answer here.
Yeah, and again, another good start for Gibbs to push them back deep to start here. So if they can hold them, it's good momentum.
So there was a little bit of room there initially, but Gibbs did a good job closing that up. Got a little chippy going on over there after the play. Gained about a yard.
So not much gain there. So it'll be second and
9 here.
Yeah.
Gain of 1, it's 2nd and 9.
Quarterback rolls out.
Good coverage. Getting down.
Good job fighting off that block.
It's Wyatt West, I believe, on the tackle.
Brought down by West there, man. That was just a good job by West to fight off that block and still make the tackle.
And give credit to our secondary, too. I mean, there was nobody open downfield, so the quarterback really had no choice and let defensive line and the linebackers get in there. So
it brings up third and about 12 for Clinton. Drops back, looking downfield.
But
he's going to get down, about to the 34-yard line or so.
Yeah.
He is slow to get up, it looks like.
Looks like he did get the first down. And it looks like he's okay. So maybe just a little shaken up. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him or something.
So good job by Clinton there to certainly by the quarterback to recognize there wasn't a whole lot there, so he was able to pull it down and make a real good gain out of it.
But it looks like they're walking, though. Is there a flag?
I guess they're
moving it back,
Yeah, there is a flag back there at the 10-yard line. Wow. Well,
holding against Clinton, so
maybe that's why he had so much room over here.
Right, that's so they are back at the 4-yard line now. It's going to be third and forever. So, third and 22. Yeah. Yeah, from the 4 or 5 yard line. So, yeah, Gibbs really does not need to let him get out of this hole.
You know, Clinton's let Gibbs off the hook a couple of times here. Gibbs doesn't need to return any favors.
No, this is a prime opportunity for Gibbs. We do not need to let him out of this hole.
Steps back, looks downfield. Good pass. Maybe got back to about a yard past the original line of scrimmage, I guess.
Yeah. That's still going to be a punting situation, 4th and long still. So
good job by the Eagles to get them off the field. You got to say that Clinton kind of shot themselves in the foot there just a little bit.
And, yeah, Gibbs should get good field position here because, you know, ball's on the 20. So, you know, we got our 2 guys back to receiver standing at the 50. So, you know, you get any kind of return and you're starting with great field position here. So,
yeah, so 5:15 left to go in the 3rd quarter. If you're just joining us, Gibbs come out of the halftime here and put points on the board. Bad kick.
Get away from it, Gibbs. So,
yeah, so it's still going to stay on this side of the field. So they do have a marker down, I think. Thought somebody said. I don't see any laundry, so I think we're all right. So 5 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Gibbs going to take over on they've spotted it at the 46, 1st and 10.
I wonder if a Clinton player must touch it. I actually thought it was closer to the 50 there, so I wonder if a Clinton player touched it before it rolled back a little further. We'll take it. I mean,
Yep. Butler's going to pick up. We do have flag on the play. Saw it come in on the other side of the field there. We got a hold against the Eagles, it looks like.
Yeah, if there's a positive team, at least that came on 1st down. I mean, it's hard to overcome those holding penalties sometimes, and especially if you're late in the snap count. But at least you got a chance since it's now 1st and 20. So
it's first.
Yep. So backs it up on the Gibbs side of the field now. Have it on the 43-yard line.
.453 to go.
Palmer rolling out, looking downfield. Oh, good play by the defense. That was a dangerous pass there.
Yeah, Clinton guy got a hand on it, and it would have been tight even to have gotten it into Walker, but
it's going to bring up 2nd and 21. Palmer again rolls out. I believe this is going to be a keeper. He does keep it. And not going to get much there.
No.
Maybe about 3 or 4. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 16.
It's 3rd and 18.
Yeah, 3rd and 18.
Yeah. And this part of the field, not where you're going to go for it. So, you know, if you don't pick this up, you're probably punting. You're not going to give them the ball on their side of the field unless you got really close to it, unless you're a yard short, then maybe. But if you don't pick up a significant amount here, your Gibbs is looking at a punt. Deep.
Almost pulled that down. I think you'd have to.
I was looking for some flags. No, I didn't see one. So
there was a lot of contact. Of course, I will say that Gibbs was trying to keep his arm extended as well to kind of keep some space there. So
yeah, maybe it was a good no call because there was really some some contact from both sides. So, but
so Gibbs will punt.
And that was a tough pass to him and thrown into double coverage. So it just that's a tough one to make.
I do think the Gibbs receivers have got some speed on Clinton's backs.
Yeah, because you're right. Now, he wasn't necessarily open that time, but you're right. They've been open lots of times, had a step. So
takes a Gibbs bounce. Yeah, takes it outside, inside the 6 or 7 yard line there. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 9. So that's where the Dragons will take over. So again, let's mention a couple more of our sponsors. Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing. They've been a leading roofing contractor in East Tennessee since 1982. Contact them at 947-9501 for any of your commercial or metal roofing needs.
3:51 to go here. Yeah, so, Clinton's right back about where they were, before the Gibbs series. We just keep them in this hole if we can. So.
Oh, the Gibbs again. There's just no running room on that interior line.
Yeah, hey, a little after the play, we're going to get flagged for it. So,
man, I believe that was might have been a little bit of a mismatch if that.
Yeah, but Gibbs is going to get flagged for a. And again, I think the Clinton guy started it, but it's always the second guy that gets caught. So
depends on if they saw him. This could be offsetting.
Right. Yeah.
Could see offsetting here. We'll see.
But the problem is, if it is against Gibbs, we're about to find out.
That's against Clinton.
Okay. Oh, they're going to be offsetting. You're right, Tim. Okay.
Yep. So they're
offsetting. Okay.
No harm, no foul there.
Yeah, Gibbs got a break there because we just talked about, we don't want to let him out of this hole. And if you give them 15 yards because of a silly pushing after the play, they just, again, it's just a loss of control. So.
Yep. So it's going to bring up second 9, 3:42 after going the third quarter. Gibbs up on top of Clinton right now, 20-19. Gibbs was down at 1 point in this game, 19-7. Battle back.
Quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keep.
Lots of room.
Good, pretty good tackle there, but big gain out of Clinton.
Yeah, I think it was a good fake. I don't think anybody knew that he was coming around that end, and in fact, we got a defensive back way down the field. It took him a while even to realize that the ball was coming his side too. So, good fake, and nobody home on the right side of the line there.
So, do we have an injured player? We do.
Official timeout.
So, we're going to take a quick timeout with them. Attend to the injured player. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Clear Springs Sports Network.
Archie Stone and Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians are locally owned and operated in Knoxville for the past 20 years. They specialize in fireplaces, gas fireplace service, stone veneers, and walkways. Call them at 865-688-0123 or go visit them at 4700 Old Broadway in Knoxville to see their newly renovated showroom with over 24 live burning fireplaces. AMS Construction and Fine Woodworking is a premier builder of decks and outdoor living spaces, custom kitchens and bath remodels, hardwood and tile flooring, or custom woodworking and organization solutions. Please give David Savage a call at 865-223-4545.
And welcome to the campus of Gibbs High School, where the Eagles are leading the Dragons 20-19.
Player shaking up, but he got off under his own power, so back underway here.
Again, no room on the inside. There's no room on the end. In the end.
Yeah, no gain on that one, so we're going to be probably 2nd and 10 from the 33.
Aries King on the carries.
3:10 to go in the third quarter here.
2nd and 9.
I'm a little surprised that Clinton keeps kind of going to that. They haven't had any success with it, and they've had a lot of success on the outside.
Yeah, I agree. And even throwing the ball, they've been successful passing. Of course, again, you can't be so one-dimensional that you do the same thing every time. You got to mix it up. But, yeah, I'm like you, Tim. They've never had any success up the middle. So,
Pitches
play. Got him in the backfield.
Good job by the Eagles sniffing that one out. So, terrific defense by Gibbs. Going to be a big loss for the Dragons.
So got him in 3rd and long again. So, yeah, definitely they made it out of the hole earlier, but
it's 3rd and 13.
So 3rd and 13 here for Clinton. I wouldn't sell out here. I wouldn't let Gibbs. I wouldn't let them beat you deep here either.
No. I watch the quarterback too. So
quick pass. Slips the tackle.
He's going to get it again. Man.
And he is pushed out of bounds there at the 48-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by Williams.
Yeah. But a first down. So it's so frustrating. 2 times had him in 3rd and long, and then let him get it. So.
Quarter's almost over. We'll give another AMS Construction and Fine Woodworking first down to Clinton on this one.
Yeah, ball on the 48, Clinton side of the field, so 1:51 to go here in the third. Here's some cowbells outside.
Oh, that could be
block in the back.
Close to a block in the back. He did do a pretty good job of getting him on the
shoulder
side. Yeah.
But another first down, though, on the pass.
Yep, good play by the Dragons to move the chains. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Clock running with 1:37 left to go in the third. So credit Clinton. They've got a little bit of a drive going here.
Got some momentum. Yeah, Gibbs is getting some pressure in the backfield, but, quarterback's doing a good job to either scramble out of that or still make the pass. So,
well, misdirection there, picked up by Gibbs. Good job on that play.
White Weston on the tackle. Pick up about maybe 2 or 3. So
tackled by Reap and West.
We're under a minute left to go in the third quarter here.
And 7.
Almost a really nice catch by receiver there, but just a little bit out of reach.
And there again, Gibbs was in the backfield. I mean, if they can just get enough pressure on the quarterback, and he's very elusive back there, so you got to watch and keep contained. But I believe if we can keep that pressure on, they're going to get to him.
Another big third down here for Clinton. I do think that this probably dips into 4-down territory if they don't pick it up.
Yeah, I think so. I think it would be as well. But,
rolls out to the left side, looking downfield. Got a guy, and he does. It is not
incomplete.
Yeah, it's incomplete. So it'll bring up 4th and 7 here. So see what Clinton does. Looks like they're keeping the offense out on the field.
Yeah, I don't see the punter.
So if you're Gibbs here, this is a big play.
Yeah,
because you could really take the clock down in the fourth quarter if you can turn it around here, score.
And this would just be a backbreaker. I mean, we've already let them have 2 long third downs, to give up a 4th down too. And again, I know Gibbs doesn't let them. I know we're trying our best, but it's just a backbreaker if we give up another.
I think that maybe would be uncatchable.
Yeah,
there was a lot of contact, but I think that there was just overthrown. So,
yeah,
it looks to me like the refs are maybe letting the receivers and the quarterbacks play just a little bit.
Yeah.
They're letting them hand check just a little bit, kind of maybe, work on each other a little bit. If it looks like they're both working on each other, they're just kind of letting them play.
Yeah, and I think that's the right call. I mean, as long as it's not, one way or the other lopsided, I agree. But, yeah, good coverage there and turnover on down. So Gibbs, getting the ball to 36, 37 here, so good field position.
So 22 seconds left to go in the third. Handoff goes to Gamus.
Stopped in the backfield, probably a couple-yard loss there. So
it's going to take down what? They fooled me last time, so I'm not going to turn away and say they won't get another play off. They may run one here, but we're under 5 seconds now, so they're going to have to line up pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think we are going to come to a close here in the third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, the Eagles are up on Clinton 20-19. We'll be right back.
I'm Justin Pratt, the senior pastor of Clear Springs Baptist Church. While we take a break, I want to invite you and your family to come and join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church at the Crossroads in beautiful Corryton, Tennessee.
Volunteer Buildings and Structures is located in halls next to Tractor Supply and in the Oliver Springs community. They specialize in on-site built storage buildings, metal carports, garages, and barns. Contact Gary or Diane Ferguson at 865-240-3421. Thank you, Volunteer Buildings and Structures, for being a Big Blue sponsor. Debbie and Eddie Perry with Perry Realty Group are customer-focused with positive energy and attitude to work hard and smart to help you find the property you're searching for or desire to sell. Perry Realty Group is located at 1302 Tazewell Pike in Corryton. Check them out online at perryrealtygroup.com or call them today at 865-309-5512 for your real estate needs. Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing is a family-owned company located in Powell, Tennessee. They have been a leading roofing contractor in East Tennessee since 1982. Contact them at 865-947-9501 for all your commercial and metal roofing needs. Thank you, Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing, for being our player of the game sponsor.
And we're back here for the fourth quarter, start of the fourth quarter. And pretty good start here on, well, looks like it's going to bring up fourth down.
No, just third down, I think. I think that was second.
Oh, okay. The down marker had three on it, so guess
Tim was looking at the down
it.
marker, and I looked at the board. So one was wrong though.
I guess he switched it as he was
he took the snap. Yeah. So anyway, it is 3rd and 6. Just the start of the fourth quarter here.
Palmer rolls out, looking downfield. Oh, just over Silas Williams' head.
But again, Tim, exactly like you've been saying all night, he had a step on him. I mean, he was behind the defender if he could have brought that in. Now, I think there was another safety down the field that probably would have caught him, but he had beaten the corner. So.
All right, so it's going to bring up fourth down here. We'll check in with Jenny here in just after this punt.
Punt formation, Walker, deep for the Dragons, Truss and Moody.
A short punt, and it takes a Clinton bounce. It looked like it was bouncing back toward the Gibbs side. But
Yeah, about to 45 on the Clinton side of the field is where they're going to get it. So,
Jenny, what do you got for us?
Our final first down sponsor for the fourth quarter is going to be Avalon Landscaping. They are committed to the highest level of customer service and pride themselves on quality, professionalism, and expertise. To receive a free estimate on landscaping, irrigation, or property maintenance, please give them a call at 865-804-3170. But wait, there's more. Avalon is also currently hiring all positions. Give Ross DeLugos a call again at 865-804-3170.
Thank you, Jenny.
Well, Clinton takes over here, 1st and 10.
There was a little bit of room. That's probably the most room they've had, and it's only 3 yards out of that middle since the last two quarters.
Yeah, and number 11 for Clinton, Gibbs has found an answer for him. He was tearing us up in the first half there, a lot of big runs, but I don't recall him breaking many here in the second half. So Gibbs has really found an answer to be able to bottle him up so far.
So bring up 2nd and 7 from the 47-yard line. Looking downfield again, going to roll out.
Good coverage in the backfield.
And it's picked off by the Eagles. Excellent job. It looks like number 20?
Or number 12 maybe?
Who is it?
No.
I believe it's number 20.
It'll be Wyatt West if it is.
Yeah.
Yes, all right.
So good job by the Eagles. He was just set back there waiting.
Yeah.
You could see him eyeing it down. They've been watching him roll out to that right side or even to the left side and maybe throwing those little out patterns, and they was just waiting on that one.
Yeah. He, like I said, that pressure on the quarterback, good coverage, give the secondary credit. There was nobody open downfield, and, he started getting nervous back there trying to get rid of it and just didn't see the defender. So
Wyatt West has had a great game tonight.
He really has.
Certainly a contender for player of the game. Butler, another 5 yards.
Yeah, and like I said, obviously good field position for Gibbs here after the interception. Picked it up on about the 38-yard line on the Clinton side of the field. So
if you're the Eagles here, I think you really have to come away with points.
Yeah, and much clock as you can chew up, the better too. So
again, Butler's got some room there.
On the outside.
Still on his feet, down to inside the 20-yard line.
Butler on the carry.
Good carry.
It's going to be spotted about the 19.
First down. 10 minutes to go in the second half here.
Yeah, so that's an Avalon first down.
Little wishbone in the backfield here. Boone McAmis up the middle.
Against neither team having a huge amount of success up the middle, but he did get about 4 or 5 yards out of that.
I think that was, it wasn't McAmis, sorry. I believe that might have been Gibbs got a player down.
McAmis carries, official timeout.
Yeah, he's had such a good success just on chewing up yards. I mean, he's averaging, according to the stat sheet here, he's averaging 5.5 yards a carry.
Wow.
And if you can do that,
yeah,
I mean, obviously that's solid.
Yeah.
That's solid. We want to take a minute here while they're tending to the injured Gibbs player out on the field to mention our trunk or treat. We do this every year over at the church, and we'll be hosting our annual trunk or treat on Saturday, October 30th. From 6:30 to 8:30, there will be folks in costumes, and cars will be decorated, and there will be tons of free candy. I mean, there's so much candy given out at that, Jason.
Yeah.
I don't know how many came through just last year, but it was just every year. I think it was around maybe, 2,000 kids or something like that came through last year. But there's so many cars. We try to move people through there pretty quickly. So come on out. Join us.
Second and 6.
Butler's still on his feet.
Oh, Clinton got the ball away from him.
Wow.
Nobody's going to catch him unless I see a flag or – wow.
So touchdown.
I did not see that. I think I don't know if it was a fumble or he actually literally stripped it from him before he went down, but if you give Clinton credit, they got the ball away and nobody caught him once he started moving. So
yeah, I was watching Butler on that, and was it Butler or Williams on the carry on that?
Number 9.
Yeah, that was Silas then.
Yeah, I don't know though that the ball came out and hit the ground. I mean, I think literally may have just pulled it away from him, because he was fighting for extra yards and had 2 defenders on him. So not faulting Williams there at all. He had 2 guys, pulling at him, but.
It's a big momentum shift, though,
yeah,
obviously.
absolutely.
You had it inside the 20 there, gave up the strip, and come down and score. So, I mean, this is a big extra point conversion here. They're obviously going to go for 2, see if they can make it a 7-point game.
Yep. So it's important for Gibbs to stop this here. If you can keep it to, a touchdown to win, so it's a big stop here, obviously, if they can hold them on this too. Bad snap. He's got some room. There's a defender there. Is that West again?
I think they got him short. It is no good. No good. Good job by the defense there to keep him out of the end zone.
Wyatt West, the first one there again. So
not only that, Jason, but it brings a couple of field goals back into the mix.
That's true.
If you can get down, you're not forced to score a touchdown.
Yep. As
long as your defense can step up and hold Clinton. So, but with 9:07 left to go in this fourth quarter. Clinton takes the lead again. It's 25-20. We're looking at kind of the replay here. They just took it from him, I think. He's fighting for some extra yards, and I think that.
Yeah, I think kind of the one defender was kind of holding him up and tackling him, and the other guy kind of came in from the side and took it away while he was fighting with the first defender. So.
It was a boom play. You could argue that his forward progress may have been stopped, but also he's still fighting for yards.
Right.
So you can't, it could go either way there. So they let it play out, and Clinton's up on us now, 25-20. 9:07 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, give Clinton credit. I mean, good job to strip that and down the field, and nobody caught him. So there's a great play on their part.
But still plenty of time left in this game. It's not panic time if you're the Eagles.
No, not at all.
If you can come down, score, you've obviously proved that you can hold them. Your defense is good enough to where you can hold them. You just got to finish that drive,
Yeah, that's actually the first score Clinton has had. They've not had an offensive score since the first half. So,
we've got a reverse to McAmis. He's got some room on that left side.
Got a blocker. Just don't hold. He's going to go all the way.
He is going to be a touchdown, Gibbs. So just like that, the script has flipped, and Gibbs is back up on Clinton. We do have a flag.
Oh, I do see a flag. Oh. Probably going to be hold on Gibbs, but at least it's at the 50 if it is. So holding against Gibbs. Oh. But to look at the positive, it's about the 50, so at least it'll be decent field position still. But
wow.
Just what makes you nervous anytime. After the big play, you always scan the field for the flag, and it's so disheartening when you see it. But again, hey, it's if he was holding, it's the right call. So
yeah, I'd like to see that again. I wonder how ticky-tack it was.
Yeah.
But, you know, the Eagles, look, they still got the ball. They still got good field position here at the 40. 8:51 left to go in the game. Still plenty of time. So Gibbs will take over here at the 40. All right, so got 5 yards out of that.
Yeah. Not too bad for up the middle. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. 8:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Gibbs trailing 20-25. Bit of a hard count, try to draw them off sides. But, trying to turn the corner. Nice move.
He does make a good move there.
Very good move. Picked up the first down. So was Williams a great juke move to get by the defender there. So
yep. So it's going to bring up an Avalon first down for the Eagles.
Gain is good for 12 yards and a first down, Eagles.
Ball on the 44-yard line. Palmer back to pass.
He's got, just out of the reach.
But again, Tim, like you said, I mean, he had the step. He was behind the defender, so it just overthrew the slightest little bit. So, 2nd and 10 from the 44 here. $7:51 to go.
All right, fumble the snap. And the ball's still on the ground.
Oh, and Clinton got it.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I think somebody must have kicked it because I'm like you, Tim. I lost the ball. I mean, I saw that Palmer didn't get the snap clearly, or there was a mistake on the handoff. But then I think he lost the ball and everybody. I think it got kicked, and Clinton was there and got on it. So.
All right, so we're going to.
Yeah, I think what happened there, Tim, I think maybe the running back thought that Palmer kept it, and in fact it hit the ground, and I think the running back kicked it, and nobody knew it. So, one of those.
Everybody else where the ball was.
Yeah. I think the running back thought that Bryson kept it, so I don't think he expected to get the ball. I thought and maybe that's what happened. Maybe as Palmer tried to pull it back, it got on the ground and it got kicked. So. Anyway, Clinton's got the ball now with a turnover.
Still on his feet. That's number 24, Doty Truss on the carry.
Yeah, just two. And of course, again, that's the thing about football. I mean, 2 plays. Gibbs has had momentum and driving in both cases, and two turnovers have really changed the complexion of this so far. So. 7:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 on the 47. Gibbs side of the field for Clinton. Good stop in the backfield by Gibbs there.
Yeah,
maybe a loss on the play. So
it's going to bring up
2nd and 11. Clinton is probably content to chew up some clock here too and go down there and obviously get a score. They want to be up by more than one score. So I think their goal is to chew up as much clock as they can and have at least 2 scores lead. So.
All right, so it's 2nd 11, ball on the 48.
Wide open. He's going to get the first down there, and I don't know if it was just a blown coverage on our part because he was wide open. Number 8 for Clinton.
All right, so 6:26 left to go in the 4th quarter. And for Gibbs, you gotta hold strong here and not let them score.
Yeah.
Let them score. It puts you
can't
really
get a 2-score lead. Yeah. Even a field goal. Well, technically it's still a 1-score game. Even with a field goal, you could get 8. But yeah, you don't need to go down by more than that this late in the game.
Maybe picked up about 3 there.
Moody on the carry, stopped by Reed and Hubbs. Gain of 3, it's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7, 6:11 to go. Now Clinton very content to run this play clock down.
Yeah, they're stretching it out now.
Play clock's down to 10 seconds.
I think they feel like if they can put another score on the board, this one can probably be about over for them.
Yeah. Another bad snap. They've struggled with snaps all night.
Missed tackles there. He's got some room over there on that right side, and he's going to
catch him.
He is going to take it in the end zone.
And I don't see any flags, so.
I don't. So with 5:28 left to go in the 4th quarter, Clinton scores again, making it 31-20. At this point, I think an extra point is probably going to be the most beneficial because that makes it a legitimate 2-score game.
Yep. Yeah, they've just struggled with the snap all night, and we'll have to see what they try here. Looks like they are going to punt it again, or I'm sorry, kick it again, but
Bradley to attend.
The long snapper. Last time it was the kicker. This time it's the long snapper. Josh is going to forget to get himself out there.
Oh, another high snap.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know that they've gotten one all night.
Yeah, their special teams has struggled here.
Yeah, they really have.
Jenny, have you had a chance to catch up with former alumni for us down there?
Yeah, I'm down here. Homecoming is always a great time for some of our former Gibbs Eagles to be able to come back. And tonight I'm with Zach Dyer. He is a former Gibbs Eagle, and you graduated, was it 2021 you graduated? Yeah, so he was a former, and he's now playing at Thomas More University.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 2 questions. What is the most important lesson that you feel like you took with you when you left this football program here at Gibbs?
I think one of the most important lessons is Coach Wright always harped on it in practice is just push yourself, and me playing this year in college, it's really helped me through a lot. And I think it's a good thing for these young kids to learn.
What, as far as your experience, what are the seniors feeling tonight in their last home game?
Oh man, I mean, there's just so many emotions. You're nervous, you're excited, but at the end of the day, win or lose, you're gonna feel a little upset. You're always gonna want to have one more play here at Ernest Whited, but you're always gonna have the next game.
Thank you so much for speaking with us, and best of luck to you. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jenny.
Yeah, always good to see alumni coming back and supporting on homecoming and any time when they can. So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it looks like we're going to try the reverse again. We faked it this time, so.
Another
nice
good
stiff arm.
Silas Williams.
Yeah, Silas Williams. Don't get into pushing afterwards.
Yeah.
So don't need to be backed up anymore. So
I think getting a little chippy down there. Frustrations kind of set in,
sure.
I think.
Yeah.
But
Well, especially when Gibbs, had the momentum, had the lead, and just really those two plays, Clinton ended up with 2 scores off those 2 turnovers, and just be so disheartening for the Eagles. So
in reality, there's still a lot of time left in this game. 5:17. You just can't. Their timeout looks like they're taken by Clinton there. I think though, Jason, if you're the Eagles here, 5:17 sounds like a lot of time, unless you're one of those offenses that's more methodic. Choose up the clock, that sort of thing. You kind of got to get away from your. What you're usually accustomed to, because you need to put some scores up pretty quick.
Yeah, that's the issue. The clock is now starting to become the enemy, not just the score. But and like I said, there's enough time to do it. But you just we can't waste any time. We can't be moving back with penalties, and you can't give up anything at this point. So
the good thing is, in reality, with them not making that, let's see, it's an 11-point game. So in reality, with them not making that conversion, just the extra point, Gibbs is really technically down by 2 scores. Get a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion, you're down by 3. Obviously, the kicker has proved that he can put it through the uprights. So,
yeah. So you don't have to have 2 touchdowns. You're right. You can get a touchdown and a field goal and at least get it back to tied. So,
let's see what they do here. 5:17 left to go in the game, trailing by 11. If you stepped away for a couple of minutes, Gibbs was actually down inside the 19, fumbled the ball, and Clinton took it all the way back, scored, and then took it down the field and scored again. So,
but both off of Gibbs turnover. So
that's right.
All right, now all kinds of room over here if he can get turn the corner.
It's a block in the back. That was an unnecessary block in the back too. That's the drawback there. There was no reason whatsoever for receiver there and that was Bryson Walker. Bryson, there was no reason for him to make that block.
Yeah,
it was completely out of the play.
Yeah.
You're actually pushing.
Turned the corner.
Well, you're actually pushing him into the to Palmer at that point. So.
And we had the first down or at least close to it. So, but again, it's just one of those. Gibbs just had so many of those self-inflicted penalties tonight, and with the turnovers and the penalties, it just And
I guess blocking the back in high school is 10-yard, right? Because it's 5-yard, I think. And I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
But anyway, it's 5:03.
It was a 10-yard penalty for us tonight. Yes, definitely so. Nice play there.
Good play there.
First down.
So Walker was able to kind of make up for that one. But
a little slow to get up. But
he was a little slow to get up on that one, isn't he?
4:56 while they take a break here to tend to him.
I tell you what, we're going to take a real quick commercial break ourselves, and we'll be right back.
Avalon Landscaping is committed to the highest level of customer service and pride themselves on quality, professionalism, and expertise. To receive a free estimate on landscaping, irrigation, or property maintenance, please give them a call at 865-804-3170. If you are looking for homemade cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and other goodies, give Cakes by Brie a call at 865-256-3103. Brie graduated from culinary school in 2007 and continued her love for baking into making others happy through her baking. Thank you, Cakes by Brie, for being a Big Blue sponsor. Volunteer Buildings and Structures is located in halls next to Tractor Supply and in the Oliver Springs community. They specialize in on-site built storage buildings, metal carports, garages, and barns. Contact Gary or Diane Ferguson at 865-240-3421. Thank you, Volunteer Buildings and Structures, for being a Big Blue sponsor.
All right, we are back, and Walker's able to get off the field under his own power. Looks to be okay, just a little quick shake-up there, but 4:56 to go. It is a first down, 1st and 10 from the Clinton 46 for Gibbs. So.
Coppinger fell down. It looked like he actually made the catch.
He did catch it, yeah. Coppinger and the second official came in and said incomplete. So the Coppinger and the Clinton cornerback got there at the same time, and
man,
yeah,
that's there's some upset parents, I think, out there, and in the
And
stands.
give him credit. I mean, the ref that made the call did have a better view of it than from our side. So, pass almost a very similar play, and this one caught and close to a first down. So it's going to be.
It's 3rd and 4.
Yeah. 3rd and 4 here. Of course, at this stage in the game, you know it's definitely going to be 4-down territory, no matter where you are on the field at this point. But she really got 2 plays to pick this up.
Play action.
Good catch.
That is a catch there.
About the 28-yard line will be enough for a first down. 4:18 to go. So Gibbs is moving it down the field, and like you said, you get, you got to get this in the end zone. I mean,
yeah, there's still a lot of time left in this game. 4:18. You're moving the ball.
Gibbs has all 3 of their timeouts. So, move. Picked up about 3, maybe.
It's those type of plays, though, that work against you. I mean, you got to have them just to keep moving the ball, but they work against you because the clock keeps running. You know, it doesn't make up big chunks of yardage.
Sure.
That's a good pass there.
Hubbs is open and got the.
Hubbs has got still fighting his way there down to, looks like they're going to spot it maybe at the 18, maybe 17.
Just a tiny bit short of the first. It's going to be 3rd and short here, maybe about 1 to go. So.
It's 3rd and 1.
So 3:40, the clock continues to roll.
Yeah, Gibbs has got a little bit of tempo here, but yeah, they got to keep it going. So
hand over. Bower's got the touchdown. Touchdown, Eagles.
No flags that I see. So
I think we got away with a little bit of a block in the back there toward the end, but.
Right.
Doesn't matter. They scored.
Right.
So Gibbs is up now, or actually they're still down, but it's 26-31.
Yep.
Just haven't changed the scoreboard yet.
I was going to say we were lined up like we are going to kick the extra point, but yeah, I'm like we definitely should go for 2 here. Got a little bit of a kind of a trick formation, so I'm not sure what we're doing. But you think we're definitely going for 2. We did snap it. Oh, there you go.
Yes.
He got the 2-point conversion.
Great play by the Eagles on that. I think it was, I'm not sure. It was looking a little bit busted, but then Butler was rolling out. Nobody came up on him.
Right.
Dumped it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen,
I've seen Gibbs do that, a couple times where you move all the linemen over to one side of the field, but I don't think I've ever seen them actually run out of that.
Yeah, they always come back toward the middle.
Yeah.
But great play. Gibbs is only down by 3 now with 3:21 left to go in the game. They still got all 3 of their timeouts. Be interested to see what they do here with regards to the kickoff. Would you kick it deep?
Yeah, I think I would. I think with 3:21 and 3 timeouts, and like you said, your defense has been able to hold them for the most part. I think
we got a little momentum now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think you put it in the hands of your defense and say, hey, get us the ball back and see what we can do. So. And 2, guess what? I'm thinking about it. Y'all normally get Bud Blake in the second half, but he was not able to make it tonight, so that's why you've still got me for the second half. But we miss Bud, and always appreciate him covering that. So I'm kind of always the fill-in in the first half, but we miss him tonight. But glad to help out. So
yeah, I miss Bud's color commentary.
Absolutely, I do too. I enjoy because usually I always listen to you guys in the second half. So I'm not getting to hear it tonight either.
So they do kick it deep. Still on his feet. And got to watch that.
Yeah, kind of late tackle out of bounds, but mark him out about the 22.
Yep, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Clinton. If you're the Eagles here, there's no mystery what you got to do. You got to get Clinton off the field.
Yep.
Now, I'd be interested if you're Clinton, what do? Do you run it 3 times, or do you try to move the ball like you have been moving to keep possession of it?
Yeah, I think I would definitely not run it up the middle. Nobody's had success there. I would try the edges if I was Clinton and try to make Gibbs either use those timeouts or at least burn some clocks. So,
Handoff up the
Up
middle.
the middle. Well, got maybe 3 or 4 there. So
actually, that's one of their better gains up the middle this evening.
Yeah. And Gibbs not using their timeouts yet, and I don't blame them. I say hang on to them now. There's still quite a bit of time left. So
actually, is this a little bit of an advantage for Gibbs that they don't have to burn a timeout here to stop the clock?
Oh yeah, got a Clinton player down, so I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I think he maybe got the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
Looks like he's getting up, and I think he's okay. So yeah, he's walking off on his own power. That's good. Yeah, the clock is stopped though, so that's a plus for Gibbs. And of course they'll start the clock back, and they'll still get the full play clock. But
yep. So it's going to bring up. You're right, Jason. 2nd and 5 here. So
ref market is ready to play, and the clock will start when the play clock starts. So yeah, the referee signals. So started the clock. Clinton's going to have to stand there a long time if they run that down. So.
They're going to milk this down as far as they can go.
Yeah. I'm just surprised they came out and lined up. Usually you waste the first few seconds. Well, they snapped it with about 5 or 6 to go still. So
it's going to come up about 1.5 yards short. So it's like Gibbs is going to burn a timeout here, it looks like.
We've got 3rd and about, 1 or 2 maybe?
Yeah, so this is really crunch time right here for Gibbs, because if you let them pick it up, you'll be able to stop the clock 2 more times, and you're not going to have a whole lot of time, even if
you make it even if you hold them on the next set of downs. Yeah, this is a really important stop for Gibbs. So, and you should get the ball if you stop them here. Pretty good field position. They're on the 31. So Gibbs is probably going to, if you can hold them here, you get any kind of return, you're going to have good field position. So, yeah, very important. One of the most important plays of the game for Gibbs so far.
Yeah. So both teams make their way back out. Just to keep you up to speed here, it is 3rd and 1, 2:30 left to go in the game. Gibbs has 2 timeouts. Clinton has 2 timeouts. Big play here.
Quarterback.
I think he's short.
Yeah,
it looks like here they're giving him forward progress. I believe it's going to move the chains.
The old left foot spot. Yep, they did move the chain. So it was close, and he probably did get there. It's kind of hard to tell from our angle, but he was right at the sticks. So.
All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10, 2:15. Gibbs can stop the clock 2 more times.
Yeah, if you can hold them on this series, you should get it back with just a little bit of time left. They can't kneel down yet, but if they get another first down here, it is over. So.
Picked up maybe 2 or 3 on that.
So Gibbs probably take a timeout here, and they did.
So, Jason, talking a little bit about, obviously we got another 1:50 seconds, but who are some of your potential candidates for player of the game?
I think the 2 that I like to pick one from each side. Wyatt West has had a great night on the defensive side. And I just can't go away from the kicker that hit a 42-yard field goal in high school. Those are the 2 that I would lean towards. And not just the 42-yard. He's had 2 field goals tonight, I believe, and all, think maybe got all the extra points. Those would be the 2 that I would lean towards.
I agree with you. I think those are 2 extremely solid candidates. One thing that, if I remember that kick, it would have been good for a little bit longer than that.
Yeah. I probably could have got 45, 46, and Those college guys that missed those, so it really was impressive.
But we still got a minute 50 left in this one before it's determined. So they sold out there, come with a blitz, and it worked. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 5 or 6.
Gibbs took its last time out here. 1:45 left on the clock.
Yeah, so here if you're Gibbs, if you get a stop here, they don't pick it up, you're going to get it with about a minute left.
Yep.
And
so you got to work down the field with no timeouts, but
you do, but it's high school football. You never know.
That's right. That's why we show up and play the games, right?
That's right. So certainly want to thank all our sponsors: Perry Realty Group, Archie Stone and Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians, Gibbs Family Practice, Humphreys Heating and Air, AMS Construction and Fine Woodworking, Avalon, Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing. There'll be our player of the game here in just a bit. Patterson, Tennessee Waste, Volunteer Buildings and Structures, and Cakes by Brie. Appreciate everything that they do. Anytime you folks can do business with them, please do business with them. Support the ones that support us. And
yeah, happy to have them this season, and a lot of these have been longtime sponsors, so we always do appreciate them.
Yep. So we got a timeout. Looks like Quentin may be taking a timeout.
Yep. Kind of lined up to see what Gibbs is doing, but again, I'm like you, Tim. I don't think it's any secret. Gibbs they're pretty confident they're not going to throw a pass, so we're loading the box to stop the run, and it's just how gutsy is Clinton. They probably could, get a shot at a pass there, but if it's incomplete, I'm going to stop the clock. So,
but if you pick up 4 or 5 here, if you're Quentin, what do you do?
I still think on that side of the field, yeah. I still think they got to punt it. So, make them go the long field. You're right. I mean, if they get a first down, the game is over. But
I don't think you want to give Gibbs a short field and allow them to get in field goal range.
Sure.
Because they've obviously proved that they could knock it down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so kind of play the game tonight here. 3rd and 5, 1:45 to go. The clock stopped. So it is a run.
He's got. Yeah,
he's going to get the first down.
Got the first down.
Man, Gibbs made contact short of the first down, but his momentum kept moving, and he got the first down, so that will do it. So they can just take a knee here, and really was a good game. As we thought on paper, these teams seem to be pretty evenly matched, and it really just, and I know a lot of plays happened after that, but it really just goes back to that strip score. When they took the ball away and ran it down the field, I know a lot of plays happened after that, but that was kind of the game changer. So.
Well, we certainly thank all the people that have tuned in tonight with the broadcast, those that are in the community, maybe those that are on the Clinton side. Thank you guys for tuning in. We certainly appreciate it. They're going to run this one out here. I'm a little surprised they're not taking a knee. You take a chance on maybe fumbling it.
Sure.
We do have a marker on the play, so that's going to stop the clock here.
Yep.
See what we got.
But yeah, we appreciate everyone tuning in. And again, we say this every game for you Clinton folks. Obviously, we're a little biased because we're all Gibbs alumni, but we appreciate you tuning in. And it was a penalty against Gibbs, personal foul. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty against Gibbs. So.
All right, so 56 seconds left here to go.
2nd and 9, and again, that's really doesn't matter at this point. But so they're adding the 15 yards here, which will give them another first down. But again, it's doesn't matter at this point, so the game is over anyway. So
It's going to be an Avalon first down. We're going to throw one more for Ross there.
That's all right. It's not the one we wanted tonight, so it's all right. Like I said, boys played a good game and still a good senior night. I mean, you want to go out with a win, but the guys fought hard and now they're going to kneel down. So, yeah. Gibbs doesn't need to.
So we're counting this one down. We're under 45 seconds now. Got a little light show on the back stretch there.
Yep. So 30 seconds to go. And this will probably be the last play of the game.
Yes, so Jason, I'm going to agree with you tonight. I believe our player of the game has got to be Benji Gola.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I would certainly give a nod to Wyatt West as an honorable mention as well. He's had a big key interception there to keep the Eagles in it. But I do think that Benji Gola has had a phenomenal night, just the improvement that he's had throughout the season.
Yeah, because you don't see, honestly, even that many people kick field goals in high school football. You just don't. I mean, I can remember years when Gibbs would go for two every time because we didn't even really have a guy that could kick an extra point from the 2-yard line. So, just a tremendous effort on his part. So.
All right, we're here where we count down to zeros. Gibbs Eagles fall just a little bit short tonight, 28-31 to the Quinton Dragons. We're going to take just a brief time out, let these guys shake hands and have a little conference with the coach, and then we're going to come back and we'll talk to our player of the game, our Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing player of the game. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Avalon Landscaping is committed to the highest level of customer service and pride themselves on quality, professionalism, and expertise. To receive a free estimate on landscaping, irrigation, or property maintenance, please give them a call at 865-804-3170.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching the broadcast today. My name is Rob Maddox. I'm the worship pastor here at Clear Springs, and I would love to invite you and your family to come join us for one of our worship services on Sundays. We have them in the morning at 10:15 and in the evening at 6 o'clock, and we would love to have you come join us for one of those services.
Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing is a family-owned company located in Powell, Tennessee. They have been a leading roofing contractor in East Tennessee since 1982. Contact them at 865-947-9501 for all your commercial and metal roofing needs. Thank you, Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing, for being our player of the game sponsor. Debbie and Eddie Perry with Perry Realty Group are customer-focused with positive energy and attitude to work hard and smart to help you find the property you're searching for or desire to sell. Perry Realty Group is located at 1302 Tazewell Pike in Corryton. Check them out online at perryrealtygroup.com or call them today at 865-309-5512 for your real estate needs. Archie Stone and Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians are locally owned and operated in Knoxville for the past 20 years. They specialize in fireplaces, gas fireplace service, stone veneers, and walkways. Call them at 865-688-0123 or go visit them at 4700 Old Broadway in Knoxville to see their newly renovated showroom with over 24 live burning fireplaces. Patterson Tennessee Waste has been serving East Tennessee and surrounding areas since 1979. They offer dump trucking, topsoil, mulch, and roll-off containers. Contact Dusty Patterson at 865-922-4037 for more information. Thank you, Patterson Tennessee Waste, for being a Big Blue sponsor. Volunteer Buildings and Structures is located in halls next to Tractor Supply and in the Oliver Springs community. They specialize in on-site built storage buildings, metal carports, garages, and barns. Contact Gary or Diane Ferguson at 865-240-3421. Thank you, Volunteer Buildings and Structures, for being a Big Blue sponsor. If you are looking for homemade cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and other goodies, give Cakes by Brie a call at 865-256-3103. Brie graduated from culinary school in 2007 and continued her love for baking into making others happy through her baking. Thank you, Cakes by Brie, for being a Big Blue sponsor.
so, Jason, the last time that they were able to play the alma mater there. I think Jenny may be trying to catch up with some of the folks down there that we have for player of the game.
Crap.
I'll get him wired up there. It's going to be Silas. Hey, Silas, you got me up here in the booth.
One of you they're talking to?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, buddy, from a stat-wise, maybe not the strongest performance that you wanted tonight, but I tell you, we were watching here in the booth, and you were burning guys all night long. Just maybe couldn't connect there a little bit. I know you're a senior. What's it? Just can you kind of express? I know you guys wanted to come away with a win, but what's it meant to you to be an Eagle here, play on this field, and what are you taking away after tonight?
I mean, it's been everything to me. I wasn't here freshman year, but I came here sophomore year, and it just means the world. And I'm sorry we couldn't get the last win in the stadium, but.
Well, you guys played a tremendous job tonight, and as we were talking earlier, the good part is the season's not over. You got one more game, and you still got a shot at the playoffs. So, that's not out of reach. So, great job tonight, and just be focused for South Doyle, and I know you guys will be ready and pumped to go for that one. So,
Silas, we're going to miss you, buddy. You've been awesome, and I know you're leaving a good legacy with these guys that are coming up next year, and really going to miss watching you out here on the field.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So, Benji, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So, 42-yarder, man, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I know it's probably not, again, on the scoreboard, not the way you wanted to the way you guys wanted to come out of here, but, man, we can kind of see so much progression in you from the beginning of the season from where you are now. And, I mean, you're booming these things, and we certainly – know what you were able to do tonight, keep Gibbs in the game, and really put him in a position to be there at the end. I know you'd love to have had another shot there as the clock was coming down, but going in, leaving this season, what are you personally taking away from where you've started the year and where you are now?
From the start of the year, it was pretty good, but it wasn't to where I wanted it to be. But it just took a lot of hard work at practice to get it there, and I think I pulled away with a good night tonight, just not where I wanted it. But, we got to come back next week, work hard, and play that next game and win.
Yeah, so you guys are still playoff contention. Some things could happen to still get you guys in the playoffs, so there's a lot on the line next week. So good luck, finish this season strong, and love what you were able to do tonight. Congratulations.
Great job.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Great job. All right, so everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Jason, thank you. Great to have you here tonight. It's been a great season being up here in the booth. We won't be able to cover next week, I don't think. So if we don't get on the air anymore at the end of this year, so we will definitely check you guys out next year. Can't wait. We'll probably be on the other side. Word is that press box is hopefully going to become a reality.
Absolutely, yeah.
So hopefully we'll be on the other side, and thank you guys for tuning in.
On behalf of the Clear Springs Baptist Church Network and our staff, we want to take the time to thank you for watching this football game. We love our community, and we love Gibbs. We also want to take this time to give our invitation for you and your family to come join us on Sundays at 10:15, Sunday nights at 6 o'clock, and Wednesday nights at 6:30 at Clear Springs Baptist Church. We have fun for the entire family, and we want to invite you to come and grow with us.